We're on the bleeding edge of known space, the Tantalus cluster boundary. This isn't just empty void. It's the gateway to humanity's future, a colonization route held open by sheer willpower and incredible technology. See that shimmering curtain of light? That's an artificial event horizon, a stable, contained micro-black hole. It's our express lane to the stars, maintained by a colossal ring of thrusters. For the pioneers of the Mir Consortium, this is the culmination of a century's work. But today, the calm is shattered. Red alerts scream across every console. The deep space sensors are painting contacts that shouldn't be there. The Penrose anarchists. They've been a ghost story whispered in the dark corners of the system. Radicals who believe humanity should be confined to its cradle. Their target is clear. The thruster ring. If that ring fails, the event horizon collapses. The micro-black hole, no longer a tool, becomes a monster, devouring not just the gateway, but everything and everyone in this sector. For the Mir Consortium, this isn't just a threat, it's the potential end of their dream. The fear is palpable. Years of planning, countless lives dedicated to this project, all could be undone in minutes. The warning lights aren't just flashing, they re-tolling a bell for a battle that will decide the fate of our expansion into the cosmos. The call goes out, all hands to battle stations. The threshold is about to become a what? The void outside the observation dome erupts. From the impossible blackness, the Penrose interceptors emerge. They are nightmarish silhouettes, stark against the stellar nursery beyond. Their most terrifying feature unfurls like the wings of cosmic bats, vast black sails. These aren't for solar winds. They are energy harvesters designed to drink power directly from the gravitational and energy gradient of the event horizon itself. It's a technology as brilliant as it is terrifying, turning Mir's own creation against them. The anarchists are parasites, feeding on the very thing they seek to destroy. But the Mir Consortium didn't come this far to be outmaneuvered. Their response is swift, precise, and lethal. Sentinel craft launch from hidden bays along the ring structure. Sleek, silver, and sharp, they are the guardians of this frontier. Instead of conventional cannons, they deploy field blades, lances of pure energy that extend from their forward hulls. Their mission, to shred the anarchists' black sails. The duel begins. It's a deadly dance on the precipice of infinity. Penrose interceptors jink and weave, trying to get close enough to fire their sabotage torpedoes at the thruster rings. Mir sentinels chase them down, their field blades slicing through the void, leaving trails of incandescent energy. Each time a blade connects, a black sail tears apart, spilling harvested energy in a spectacular, silent explosion. It's a battle of philosophies played out in fire and light. The builders versus the destroyers, fighting on the doorstep of a new world. The battle rages, a stalemate of blade and sail, but the Penrose anarchists have a horrifying ace up their sleeve. This isn't just about overwhelming the defenders, it's about breaking the machine itself. One of their squadrons, a dedicated group of sabotage craft, breaks through the Sentinel screen. They don't fire torpedoes. Instead, they latch onto a specific sector of the giant thruster ring. A cascade of viral code floods the ring's control system. Suddenly, with a deep, groaning shudder that even the command crew can feel through the decks, that entire sector of the ring reverses its rotation. The physics are unforgiving. The delicate balance maintaining the artificial event horizon is shattered. The perfect, shimmering curtain of light cracks, but it doesn't explode. It fractures like a sheet of frosted glass hit by a hammer, spiderwebbing cracks of pure chaos spreading across its surface. The gravitational forces become unstable, unpredictable. The ring is screaming in protest, harmonics shifting from a clear golden hum to a discordant shriek. On the Mir command bridge, engineers work with frantic desperation. There's no time to reboot the system or fight the code directly. They need a brute force solution. They find one, a desperate, insane gambit. They transmit a complex synchronization key, a one-time code for an impossible maneuver, to the only ship that might be able to pull it off. An old, beat-up deep space freighter that was waiting for clearance to pass through the gate. Its crew receives the message. It's not an order, it's a plea. The maneuver is called the suicide spin, and it's the only hope left. The old freighter, the Stargazer, responds without hesitation. Its captain, a veteran of 100 trade routes, confirms receipt of the key. The massive, lumbering ship, designed for hauling cargo, not for acrobatic feats, pivots. Its engines flare with a power they were never meant to sustain. It's not running, it's charging directly at the corrupted, counter-rotating section of the thruster ring. The Penrose anarchists see the freighter's insane trajectory and ignore it, assuming it's a panicked crew trying to flee. A fatal miscalculation. The Stargazer doesn't slow down. It accelerates, docking clamps firing like harpoons, locking onto the rogue ring sector. The moment contact is made, the synchronization key activates. The freighter's own spin and momentum are injected directly into the ring segment. It's like trying to stop a runaway train by hitting it with another train. The force is catastrophic. The Stargazer's hull screams, groans, and then rips apart. Nearly half of the ship is torn away, consumed by the violent gravitational shear. But it works. The massive injection of angular momentum forces the rogue sector to halt its counter-rotation and then begin to spin in the correct direction again, through the shimmering, distorted vacuum, with debris from the freighter now a deadly cloud. The final Penrose torpedoes are launched in a last-ditch effort, but the Mir Sentinel pilots, with a renewed horizon at their backs, execute a maneuver known as blade orbits. They fly tight circular patterns around the remaining anarchist ships. Their field blades extended, creating a continuous wall of lethal energy that vaporizes every last torpedo before it can find its mark. The effect is instantaneous and beautiful. The moment the last torpedo is vaporized and the ring's rotation is fully restored, the cracks in the event horizon heal. The web of chaotic fractures vanishes, snapping back into a perfect, uniform surface. The discordant shriek of the failing ring is replaced by a clear, resonant Hummer golden harmonic that sings of stability and power. The gateway is not just saved, it's remade, stronger and more stable than before. The sacrifice of the stargazer has been sanctified. For the remaining Penrose anarchists, their gambit has failed spectacularly. Their black sails are shredded, their weapons spent. Trapped between the restored horizon and the vengeful mere sentinels, they attempt a desperate last-ditch escape. They try a tangential FTL jump, a reckless maneuver to skirt the edge of the horizon's pull. But the remade horizon is unforgiving. Its gravitational tide is a swift and silent predator. They are caught not with an explosion, but with a quiet, inexorable pull. Their ships are stretched, distorted, and then dragged across the event horizon, disappearing from existence forever. Silence returns to the Tantalus boundary. The route is secure. The dream of colonization is safe, purchased with cold calculation and incredible bravery. On the bridge of the Mir command station, they look at the surviving half of the Stargazer, a new monument on the frontier, and then out at the pristine Golden Gate to the stars. The price was high, but the future is open. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story from the edge of space, be sure to subscribe for more.